live, you can be...
Double check if yours live as well.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Audio should be fine. We will ask the chat if it's too loud or anything. Which is fine. That's all good. I will. Okay, we're up. We're live.
Cool.
We're rolling. Oh, hang on. I need my chat here.
Yeah, do that. Do it. Do it.
Contemplated thoughts. Sup? How's it going?
Hello, lovelies. We're back again.
Move that to there so you can see better.
Alright, we got footage, right?
Oh wait, I should
grab the oversized tablet.
Yeah. And we're gonna take it in turn sharing out. So do you want to share out first, and I'll start playing, and you can share out. I'll share out when you're ready.
Oh yeah, I need to. Oh yeah.
Do all the
I need to let the world know what we're doing.
Let them know we're live.
Sebastian. Hello,
the
Mac.
Faron woods, the woods of Faron. And of course, what are we doing?
We're going to the Gorons. We're going to Kikariko, yeah!
But we're also scanning our Ganondorf amiibo.
Yeah, we're going for the Ultimate Hardcore Edition.
So that we're playing, and we're only doing it with 3 hearts, which I think means we can't pick up any more heart containers. Is that right?
No, we can basically pick up nothing.
Hold up.
Or we are Scrooged.
We can pick up 1 more heart container, but we don't want to because we don't want to risk it.
Yeah, because then the next one we pick up, we're like...
That's it, we've got a new heart, and we sort of almost failed the challenge.
We have to redo everything.
Which
everything.
channel do you follow, Kotlol? I don't know. How about your favorite person to work for or work with? I love your videos, Dr.Wily says contemplated thoughts on my chat.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you too.
What's going on in your chat? Who you got? You got Alec and Sebastian and Leonard.
And Captain Kia and Logan. And Mackie and Sebastian and Kotlolic. Late night stream. Yeah, we're probably going to stream for...
even if it's just for an hour, but maybe an
hour
or
2
so,
hours,
yeah.
something like that. Not super long.
3, 4, 5 hours.
We've had a bit of a recovery day from like
8 hours.
Super busy day yesterday.
8-hour stream.
And we went out to what was it? Salisbury, Sainsbury.
So we went Sainsbury's. We saw Sainsbury Cathedral.
I keep saying Sainsbury, even though that's a store.
Yeah.
And I should know better.
Listen, I made the exact same mistake when I was 12, but you know, like.
Oh,
what do you
sure.
do?
I'm getting roasted here. You used to watch my Zelda theories a ton. Well, I make myth-busting videos now, you silly. And you can watch those as well. Also, I hope you like the Zelda theory videos. If that's more your speed, then you should head over to Absurd Zelda Theories. Like,
we were talking about what a bad name Absurd Zelda Theories was today.
So, within now and 2 years, you'll get a reboot.
Yeah, at some point you get a rebrand, probably.
And the channel will be more in theme.
I love a good rebrand, mate.
Yeah, I know you're a big fan of rebranding.
I am. I'm which is you know, not a very good thing to do if you're called Twitter, because you should never rebrand from Twitter because it's a worldwide known brand. But what's that got to do with me? Nothing.
Yeah, X was like a terrible decision to do.
I don't understand it. You had one of the most popular brand names on the planet Earth.
Literally,
it had its own
tweeting.
It had its own term. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care who you are or how smart you think you are. I mean, the fact of the matter is, people don't call it X. It hasn't caught on. Like, you could change if they changed it back to Twitter literally today. It would nothing would change. Like, everyone would just say, yeah, let's try to.
Yeah, I like that's one thing that I didn't understand about the whole change. That surprised me so much.
I'm already down to 1 heart. I don't know when that.
You're down to 1 heart already, Toby. Why do you do that?
You know why.
Why do you do that? Makes me very sad.
Have you tweeted out yet about our
I have tweeted. Let me do an Instagram story and then we good.
Be careful, you got heal. Oh, true. This is not the way either. This is So I'm. Oh, come on, you go faster.
There it go.
I have such a long neck there.
We are live with with Toby Giraffe Neck.
Toby Giraffe Neck. Yeah, exactly. I'm feeling a little ill today,
and not in a good way.
Toby ill.
Ill Toby on the track.
Oh, look at that. I got some flare. I got some lens flare.
Ooh, I like this golden hour.
Except the time between night and day, it's like got a name. It's like a...
The Twilight Zone.
Whoa!
Did you watch The Twilight Zone?
I didn't, but like I know, obviously. I know,
Did you
obviously,
watch X-Files? That's like another like X-Files. No,
I didn't. Do you know we were talking earlier about Bryan Cranston? You know that's like why he got picked for Walter White was the X-Files.
Really? Is he in an episode of X-Files?
I think Vince Gilligan had worked with him previously on the X-Files on a single episode, and that's why they did Breaking Bad in the end. That's why they landed on it.
Whoa, wait, this guy's tweaking out there. But I didn't even know he was on X-Files.
I think he's on a single episode, yeah.
The only thing I know Bryan Cranston from is Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah.
Like, before I saw Breaking Bad is Malcolm in the Middle, that's it.
Yeah, 100%.
That's it, nothing else. Because Malcolm in the Middle is like a child.
Oh, yeah.
Memory,
Yes, no,
childhood memory.
maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat the question?
And all the
You're
horrible
about to
things
me
they did
now.
to each other and Dewey
Yeah.
being a horrible human being.
How's everyone today? I'm well, Lost Soul Nexus. How's you? Wait, it has the same, I assume, intro and everything in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Nice.
TV shows like that is just the exact same. The only thing that gets, like, alright, this is something that I found very jarring when I went to both Germany and France. There, they will redub everything.
Oh,
Even
really?
shows for adults, like in English, they will redub it. But in the Netherlands, the only thing that gets redubbed is kids' TV shows. Like Ned's Survival Guide or whatever the hell you call it, to like high school. or whatever.
yeah.
That gets dubbed, for example.
Do you know, I was never into... I was never into any of those things. Like the Disney shows, I never watched Zack and Cody.
You didn't?
Or
Sweet Life of Zack and
Sweet
Cody?
Life, or all the other combos of people, the Hannah Montanas.
You never watched that.
Anything with live action, I just didn't care.
What
Drake
did you
and,
watch?
Drake and
Josh?
No, I didn't watch that.
Well, what did you watch as a child?
Cartoons.
Just cartoons?
Just cartoons, pretty much.
What type?
You know, Pokemons, Digimons, Sonics, Yu-Gi-Ohs, Spider-Mans.
Hey, Wildlife Dude, thank you so much for the 10 Australian buckaroonies. I appreciate it very much. Also, yes, I also watch a lot of... I watch, like, Rocco's Modern Life and stuff like that. What?
I don't know, Rocco's Modern Life. Have you tweeted out?
Yeah, I've tweeted out.
Have you shared all your
Yeah,
socials?
I've done
All
my
right, you can
socials.
take
All right.
over with my one heart.
Hey, hey, Wiley, you probably don't remember me because I haven't shown up in your lives in ages. Well, actually, I do. I do remember the name. You have a new profile picture, if I remember correctly. I can't remember it being this one. Haven't shown. I used to watch all of them like 3-ish years ago. Glad to see you're holding up okay. Love you, dude. I love you too, and thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it. It helps out the channel, like genuinely. Genuinely does. And I'm doing good. I just don't stream as consistently anymore. Because at some point I was like, I'm kind of over the whole streaming thing. It was a bit much, you know? And I wanted to focus more on like making videos. And now I'm also like very much back into the video grind. Because I'm just feeling that very much at the moment. And I'll probably be doing like a bunch more videos in the future as well. Because, hey, the new Zelda game is releasing in like 6 days.
Yeah,
which I am hella excited for.
That's so wild. There's a new Zelda game in 6 days.
New Zelda game in 6 days. Whoop. I'm very curious how it's going to be. Because it looks very experimental. It looks like a lot of stuff from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom was taken as inspiration, you know? But some stuff also feels kinda completely new. Like, combat is very much different. Oh my god, no, I can't be hit. I'm dead. Yes, hellish, yes. What's the challenge? We are playing The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD on hardcore mode. Plus the Ganondorf amiibo, so we take 4 times the damage, and we are also doing 3 hearts.
And Wily's bad at the game. So when you factor that in...
Yeah, if you add that to the equation,
really-
it is literally
we're really in
impossible to
trouble.
finish this. Like, for example, one of those Shadow Beasts we just defeated, if that one of those Shadow Beasts would have hit me once, even if I had full health, I would be dead instantly.
Now, we're not keeping score because that would be brutally unfair.
Oh yeah, we need to get the
But you are welcome
bridge.
to. We are going to get the bridge. We're going to get the bridge. This is always like really cool to me.
Have you ever seen the little detail where I think later on in the Gerudo Desert, you also need to like get you need to get the meteor thing. That
Yeah.
If you take Midna to the wrong location again and again and again and again, she'll actually get like really annoyed with you at some point.
What?
She'll get pissed off. She'll get real pissed off.
I didn't know this at all.
She'll become real angry.
She's just like, you stupid idiot, you don't know what you're doing.
Literally, she'll be like, "Are you a monkey man? Are you no brain you have?" Hellish yes. Wily's bad at the game is an understatement. Yeah, my chat always bullies me for being bad at video games.
And you wanna play Elden Ring?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty decent at video games, but my chat highly disagrees because I'd get distracted constantly.
Have you played Tunic?
I have.
Oh, what do you think of it?
I thought it was very good. I thought it was very fun.
Excellent game.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful gem. It reminded me of Zelda when I saw it in 2017.
It is very Zelda-like. 2017? Is that when Tunic came out? No way. No.
Tunic. No. It didn't. Tunic didn't come out in 2017. It came out in like 2021.
Yeah.
I think.
There you go.
But it was in development for such a long time.
Right.
I went with Lockstin. I went to PAX West in Seattle, and that's where I actually got invited to like try like the demo they had. And so like they had been working on it for such a long time.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
It took them ages to make that game.
I'm not surprised. The amount of craftsmanship that goes into that game, and I really think Tunic is something special. This is Tunic, right?
Yeah, I know. I already saw that today. You have like a gigantic mouse mat.
And it's on Tunic. Tunic was like really rocked my world the year I played it. I was like, oh yeah, that's my game of the year. Like, yeah, for sure.
Was that your game of the year for 2021?
Yeah, probably. What else came out in 2021?
That is a solid question, and I actually have no idea what else came out. Everything is so long ago. The only game where I can year that I can vividly remember like my favorite game was like last year, and that's it. I don't even know my favorite game for 2022.
Well, 2022 or 3 are like really hard years. There's one year, I think was it last year, where it had like Resi 4 and it had like everything. Everything came out that year. Baldur's Gate 3 came out. Baldur's Gate 3,
Resi
4 came out. Tears of the Kingdom came out, which maybe not for you, but for some people were pretty good. And there was just like a bunch that just kept hitting that year.
It was just hitter after hitter after hitter after hitter.
Interesting. 2021 had It Takes Two, which is a great game. I do like it. I think it's good. What else was up for contention?
When did Red Dead Redemption 2 came out in 2019, I think.
Yeah, sounds about right. Do you know, I can't believe it's already been like, it's already been about 5 years since The Last of Us Part 2 came out. That's kind of spooky
What?
to me.
5 years?
Hang on, let me have a look.
I think you're right, but it just makes me feel old.
Yeah, I know, because I swear that came out like not even
yesterday.
That long ago.
Literally yesterday.
Release date.
By the way, Wily, did you still play some of that Zelda ROM hack off stream? No, I just got distracted by making videos.
It came out in 2020, which is 4 years ago.
4 years.
Over 4 years old. June of 2020. So, okay, can I ask you, what did you think of Last of Us Part 2?
I think the first Last of Us was masterpiece.
Okay.
Last of Us 2, you know how there was a lot of like noise about how because a lot of people were very conflicted about the story.
Yeah.
I was one of those people as well.
Okay.
I was a bit conflicted about it, but after sitting on it a little bit longer, ooh, that could have actually killed me.
Scary.
But after sitting on it for a bit longer, I do think it is not bad, but it's a bit bloated at times.
That's fair.
One thing that I found,
fair assessment.
One thing that I found kind of dumb about it is some of the side characters, like that weren't like the main, not Allie, not the main gist. I really I didn't care as much about it, and the fact that Allie was like, I am going to kill. I forgot
Abby.
Abby. I'm going to kill Abby. Is like, no. 4 years later, somewhere in California. No, I am going to kill.
Now I'm gonna go.
That was what is this? We already had this whole scene, so I don't know why we're doing this twice.
Again, I think that's fair. I think there are, so for me,
stuff like that was kind of like.
So I think The Last of Us Part 2 is a masterpiece. I truly, truly do, in so many different ways.
Yeah, but which is better, 1 or 2? I think 1 is better for sure.
For different reasons. the story, the narrative, 1 is better. Like, there's just no question in my mind. Technically though, like 2 is a better game to play. Like physically, like the actual gameplay, and I think graphically it is incredible. Like there's when she's like crafting gun pieces on the table, and you watch someone you watch her having walked out of the rain, like wiping raindrops off of the gun, and and I'm like.
Yeah, it was very detailed.
So detailed. But
no, I don't want to talk with you.
I think with The Last of Us Part 2, there was a lot for me to enjoy. I do think it had pacing issues. I think it had huge pacing issues. I agree with the completely.
I think for example, one thing why I would say that Last of Us 1 is better than Last of Us 2, like one reason I would give for that is the fact that Last of Us 1 focuses basically on 2 characters.
Yeah.
Everyone else, like, yeah, sure, they show up for a bit, like his brother and all that stuff.
Yeah, but it's a story. It's a father-daughter story.
Yeah. It just focuses on 2 people.
Yeah.
And in The Last of Us 2, I think just too many characters were introduced. It was just too much.
I think that's fair. I think, for me, what I really enjoyed playing as Abby. I actually thought it was really good. And I think what I enjoyed about it is the fact that I hate it. You know, it's which is gonna sound really dumb to some people, but I think it's
it evoked emotion.
The point was, the whole point of people, and I watched a really wonderful essay breakdown on this, is that like if you hate Abby, if you just hate her so passionately. That's kind of the point. Like,
that's the whole point.
The whole point of the game, the whole story is about tribalism, and it's about like how it sort of doesn't matter what our team does. If they're on our team and they got there first, we'll root for them until they're doing stuff that you're just like, you know, Ellie shouldn't be doing this. You know, this is worse for her, but like, you know, spiritually, but she's gonna go for it, and that's kind of part of the game. I liked it, but and I think it gets that message across very well. But even the small things like having the dog that you killed earlier in the game show up, and he's like, "Oh, bear," you know. That said, I won't deny, like, I think pacing issues, maybe too many characters, maybe like a little bit more focus, which is a shame.
I just think also like what The Last of Us 1 did with like the father-daughter story.
Yeah.
I think that story device. Because, especially after, for example, also playing God of War 4.
Boy.
Works so well. It works so well, because God of War 4 did it, like, very well as well.
You asked me if I've played that. I lied to you. I've actually played the first, like, hour or so of it.
God of War 4 is, like...
throwing the axe and then, you know.
God of War 4 is... It's insane. It's insane how good that game is. I cannot recommend it enough. It is literally such a good game. You should really play that.
I've got it, actually. I think I just haven't played it, so I will.
Oh my! As soon as you really get into it, like, good luck.
Going,
that's like 100 hours, but it's gonna be 100 hours of like peak enjoyment. And if you're a madman like I was, because I did like all the, there's like a challenge you can do at the end where you have to fight like the Valkyrie Queens, which are like bosses.
Cool.
No, the Valkyries and then the Valkyrie Queen, and that's like insanely hard. That's super difficult, but it's a lot of fun.
Do you okay, other modern games? Resident Evil.
President of Evil, yes.
2, 3, or 4. Out the remakes, the R remakes.
Like, which one would I choose?
Yeah,
as in like King.
Yeah.
I would say if I had to like, alright.
Out of 2, 3, and 4.
Hello, this is Wily's tier list. Welcome everybody. I would say. Ooh. I like this little section.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Because he's like a circus dog.
Yeah.
I would say 4, because 4 is literally a masterpiece, and I would give it like a 9 out of 10, quite easily, maybe even a 9.5. It is flawless, almost. And
it was very fun.
It is such a good game.
It's very, very fun.
It is crazy. And then I would say 2 and then 3. Because I think 3 also strayed too far from the original vision, which I haven't played ever, the original, but I thought it was a lot more interesting than what we got in the end. Like, I've seen the criticism, I've watched the video from Nero on it, and I think...
3 definitely feels like the weakest, though I will say when 3 came out, I had a great time. Like, I really,
Like, it's a non-stop shop of stuff happening.
The fact that it's such a small...
Ow. Oh, the ferry! Yes!
The fact that it's such a small game means that you can speedrun it, essentially. And then,
that's
which
the
you
best
prefer at 7 and 8?
I would say 8, because I like backtracking to an extent, and I like horror a lot, like this super scary bits. But 7 was a bit too classic Resi for me, and classic Resi is a lot of let me double check. Like classic Resi is too Metroidvania for me. I don't like the coming back. You have a new item, so you can go to this new area. And blah, blah.
See, I kind of like that stuff.
Yeah, I'm not too much on that. I like it a bit, but not like super heavy. And 7 was relatively heavy on it.
But it's just a different story. So Epic Randomness says, I mean, some people parent child dynamic in part 1 and other games like God of War are such really good, so part 2 might not seem as good, but it's just a different story choice. You can't expect Ellie to be Joel's daughter as a character forever.
Yeah,
that's fair, but like, it's just then what's your preference on the story? And I really love the story of 2, but I also really just think the story of 1 is so well written. It's so magical.
I like the story of 2 a lot. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't say it's a bad story. Like it could, like we could, like there are some criticism points. Like we could cut some fat, for example. Like for example, the fact is like I'm not going to kill her, and then 4 years later in California she comes back again and looks for her to kill her. That felt a bit redundant because we already had that big moment where she's like, no, I'm bigger than this. I don't have to lower myself to this level. Blah blah blah. You know, that was kind of the moral of the story, and we're doing the moral of the story twice, which just felt very weird to me. Stuff like that could be cut, so that's stuff I would say that could be improved. And like The Last of Us 1 had no improvements in terms of story. I thought it was brilliant beginning to end. So like regardless even of the father and daughter angle, or like the boy and the big man angle, like you see in like God of War. I think I need to push graves, right?
Maybe. Use your senses.
Maybe, baby.
Use your senses. You know they be true.
Use your senses.
Or use the mini-map, right? Because it will just have a dot on it. No, there's nothing in here. You're good.
There's nothing in here?
Yeah, because it will show up with the dot on the mini-map.
Oh, hello, I want money. Give me money.
Has a dot on the mini-map. There's a bug there.
This is actually my favorite, like, Twilight section.
How do you feel about the TV show, by the way? Last of Us. Sorry, we'll come back to Zelda in a moment.
Yeah, well, we'll never talk about it. What did I think about the TV show? I think it was the best video game adaptation I've ever seen in my life. Period. And I think even if you've never played the game or don't play video games, it holds up incredibly well. And you can just watch it.
Instinctively, I want to agree. I also think the episode 3, the one with Ron Swanson that we were just talking about. I think that you could just extract that episode out of the show and
turn that into
its own could be a movie, and I'd just watch it. Like I'd just be like so into it.
You could also easily add like 40 minutes. And it wouldn't like ruin it or stretch it. It would actually, you could actually enhance it and make it even better.
I remember when I was watching it, I was like,
I didn't expect this, and I'm crying.
Yeah, I was like bawling my eyes out, and I was watching it. I was like, it was a rare feeling of like, I don't want to watch this. I don't think I can handle watching it, but also I can't look away. I'm like glued to the screen. It was so good. So I hope that they've got a really high bar with that to live up to in season 2, because like, how are they going to, like, you don't want to just copy that. Like,
wait, they're going to do a season 2?
Of course they are.
What? No, I didn't know that. I thought, like, the game is over, that's it. Or they're going to...
There's a second game to adapt.
Oh, yeah, but you think... Have they announced that? Oh, hello.
Oh, hang on, I'm going to have a look. I'm pretty sure that's
We're back.
Confirmed.
We're back, baby.
Last of Us.
Bruh, why did he name the hero George? Well, I asked Toby if you walked into, like, a primary school right now and you just grabbed a random boy by the collar, what would his name be in the UK? And he said George. And so his name became George. And the horse's name is called Arthur, but it's spelled horribly wrong, so it looks more like author than Arthur.
Yeah, season 2 is confirmed, 2025.
Oh!
It's coming out next year. Oh, that's
gonna be crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Casting characters. It was actually interesting to me, though, that they didn't have in the season 1, that they didn't expand a little bit on the Doctor. They didn't expand on that character, because that was...
Which character? Oh, well,
the Doctor that was Abby's dad. it was interesting to me that they didn't expand on that in this show because they have now the information that like, okay, where this is going is the ultimate. So I wonder if they're going to riff differently in season 2, and maybe season 2 will be a different kind of.
One thing
animal.
I do hope that they're not gonna do, which I'm like a bit afraid of that happening, especially if season 2 is very popular, that they'll just make a season 3 like based on like their own little story.
Yeah, I hope not as well.
Because I've seen from Game of Thrones that doesn't end well.
I am hopeful for a. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I need to set this on fire, but I forgot. Oh yeah, the stick is here.
I am hopeful for a Last of Us Part 3 game. I don't feel that this would be a good place to end Ellie's story now. So I would really, I'd like to see a Part 3 game come out. But if they're going to adapt that to a show, like I think the game needs to happen before the show. Would be my thoughts.
Where is he?
Your middle name is George. My middle name is George. That's so wild. So yeah, right. We should get back to Zelda.
No, I never want to talk about Zelda again.
Okay.
Never.
Never mind.
I don't want to talk about Echoes.
Did you watch the Fallout show?
Yeah, I thought that was really good as well.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Even though I know nothing about Fallout.
Oh, really? See, I'm a big Fallout fan. You didn't know nothing?
Well, no, not at all. Like, I told you this like a little bit ago that I tried to play New Vegas, but I just walked into the wasteland and got killed by rad scorpions, and I was like, I don't understand anything.
Not for me. Yeah, fair enough.
So I had to like I have to retry it again. But first, Metal Gear Solid 5.
It's a really hard thing to retry just because,
no, there's nothing else here.
I think both Fallout 3 and New Vegas are better than Fallout 4, but they are just kind of a little bit dated. There is talk that Bethesda are doing a remake of Fallout 3. I think that was like leaked at some point. So if Bethesda dropped Fallout 3, I would say that's a really good place to jump on. Like if they do a future, I would say wait for that over Fallout 4.
Yeah, I might actually do that then. Although, like, old games is not necessarily a problem. I love Oblivion.
No, it's not a problem for you. And if you like Oblivion, then maybe you're right.
Like stuff like Oblivion is like is fantastic, and I in general just love older games.
But I'm of the controversial opinion that Fallout 3 is better than Fallout New Vegas. But I'm aware that I'm well in the minority for that.
Yeah, but so many people told me like New Vegas, this is the way to go.
Yeah.
This is what you should be playing. Like, oh, you're playing for the first time? Play New Vegas. Oh, no, I don't
I think Fallout 3 is. But then, you know, I'm nostalgia blind. Fallout 3 was my intro to it. Do you know, I've probably never rebought a game more than I have Fallout 3. I've probably bought that game at full price about 6 times.
I think if I would have to say, like, the game that I've bought the most.
Can I guess?
Yeah, everybody knows.
I'm gonna guess 3 games. Either Skyrim, Ocarina of Time, or I had a third one in mind, but I have forgotten.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
The classic, the game that everybody has on at least 2 consoles.
Me too as well, right? Like.
Yeah, it is bad. It is bad.
How did Bethesda triple dip like that? It's just a quadruple dip. You know what I mean? Like
triple dip.
Look how they get away with it. It's disgusting.
Well, I mean, they made like a gazillion billion dollars on the game for a reason. It's just like GTA 5. Everybody has like 16 copies of GTA 5.
Yeah, right. Because like you're sitting in your PC and you're like, I fancy it here, and then you're sitting in front of your like TV and you're like, I don't really fancy sitting on the sofa and doing it. And then you're like, oh, I don't have it on Switch. If you get it on Switch, you're like, I have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh well, wait, that was just the.
For me, the problem was
Game of the Year edition.
I used to play a lot of games on the Xbox 360, and then I pivoted more to PC gaming. It's like, yeah, well, I do want Skyrim on this console as well, so I have to buy it, like on the PC as well. So I bought it there as well, and that's how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles.
That's what they're about to say in here.
Oh really?
Did you know that? You literally just quoted future Twilight Princess dialogue.
Oh my lord.
In like, at the end of this cutscene, she says, that's how the cookie crumbles.
No, I don't believe that.
I'm telling you 100%. Is that your brain?
Alright, no, what did you do? Sorry, but as romantic as this is, I'm not going to stay here with you. I'm getting out.
Yeah. And then you get out.
Oh, hello.
Don't die.
Hi, could you enter? Thank you. Okay.
Hey,
I'm waiting
your
for this.
brain just did a subconscious, I'm telling you. Because right now, you're going to get it.
Okay, yeah, I'm waiting. Here we go. That's how the cookie crumbles. That's.
Yeah.
I don't suppose there's any nicer way to hunt these things, huh? Well, you had to sacrifice someone's house, but that's how the cookie crumbles,
What
right?
I tell you, man, your brain just subconsciously knew that was about to come because you played this game so many times and you destroyed it.
Because I can't remember her saying that, but it's awfully weird that I just like automatically went to that.
I think it's weird that I knew that that's what she was about to say as well. Like, I shouldn't know that.
We're both weirding out here.
Yeah, it's 100%. But hey, that's how the cookie crumbles. What can you say?
I think it's a great expression, though. Oh, hello. Yeah. Hello, goodbye.
That was wild. That was wild.
Oh, I don't want to die. I want to keep my world record of. Oh, whoops. Never dying. Oh wait, where do I need to go? I need one more. No, 3 or 4 more.
No, back the way you came. Oh no. Oh, I see.
No, wait, down here, right?
Maybe
hello.
in the building or something. I know there's some up on the Goron Mountain that you gotta do. You gotta do.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, hello. Hello.
I tell you what, I'm actually really glad that I'm doing this with you because until you get out of this section, is when I like start really enjoying the game. I don't know why, but it's something about like up until the end of this section is where, and I like the Forest Temple enough, but I just feel like it goes a bit slow.
Oh no, I like
through that.
Yeah, that's where I need to be. I like the Forest Temple quite a lot, and this is actually like my favorite Twilight section as well, because it has like the best bits of story, and I like running around and destroying Kakariko Village quite a lot. Too much actually.
When you play a game so much, it permeates your subconscious.
Or they're like underneath here? Where are they again?
Do you know, I used to do a thing, this is like triggered a memory. I used to do a thing when I was a kid, where I would watch, like, there was a sitcom called My Family. Anyone in the UK is probably might trigger a memory. And I used to, like, watch an episode on like, a evening or whatever, or on a weekend. And I'd come back to school and I'd be able to, like, quote the jokes, having just watched the episode once. And I'm now realizing, like, how nuts that is. Like, imagine just watching something once and then just be like, oh, yeah, and here's the joke. And I'd tell the jokes, like, verbatim. Or, like, the 2 Ronnies I do that for. That's really weird.
I recently watched, like, a video. This is from the YouTuber Prod Z. And there's a video. Yeah, I know, but I'm going to kill these two just for fun. Oh, my God, they have a big plot. Yeah, well.
Your families.
I don't have any families. I can't relate. So murderous.
Where is Link's family in this?
He doesn't have a family, he's an incel.
What? Right, but someone gave birth to him. Like, what are you talking? How does that change anything?
No, I thought like his like girlfriend or something.
No, like, where's his mum and dad?
Alright.
Your family's an incel.
Involuntary celibate aside. Yeah, where are his mum and dad? Why does he never have a mum and dad?
Yeah, he has a grandma in Moonbaker, but we never explore what happens to his
Yeah, we
parents.
never know where his like parents came from.
Yeah.
Why does Nintendo do that? Why do you think Nintendo does that? Like never give him parents.
Always
makes him an orphan or like unwanted or like something.
What that is something. It's like a trope, isn't it? It's like the chosen one, you know, is like the least chosen person, you know, like they have no parents for some reason or whatever.
But that trope is worn out after a bit.
It's super worn out.
Or do you think it might be a reason because people start asking or talking about like Link's bloodline?
Could be.
Because there are actually like there is beta stuff out there. I can't remember for which game, but like concept art for Link's parents.
Oh, a howling stone. A stone of howling.
I like the howlet stones.
Which one's this? Which song is this? Because we don't have audio. I mean, you can put the headphones on, but...
Is the Song of Soaring from Majora's Mask? No, I have no idea. Look at his head go. He's bopping to some good music. Alright, let me do it. That should suffice.
He's so happy with himself. He
does the little dog turn. I like that a lot that he actually
cute.
does that when he completes it. Where do you think this is? What is this astral plane?
Well, Zeltic did a video on this recently, right? Did you see it?
He?
Yeah, the Hero Shade.
Well, I mean,
And I think it's like,
I have to ask him when I see him then, I guess.
I think it's like, the hero shades sort of,
Eternal hell that he's stuck in.
eternal, like, vision of Hyrule, like, what it looks like.
It could also be, it could also be his limbo.
Yeah. Yeah.
He hasn't moved on, he needs to complete
Yeah.
this quest. Well, this could also be his limbo.
The question is, there's two questions. And you only have to answer one. Why did the hero shade take the form of a golden wolf? Or why did Twilight Link become a wolf? Because you can use the answer to one to answer the other kind of thing. So you could say that Link became a wolf in the Twilight Zone because of the Twilight realm. Because
No, keep the Twilight Zone.
because of the golden wolf Link. There's like a kind of bloodline connection. But you still have to answer the other way. Or you could say that the Link, the hero shade, chooses the form of a golden wolf because it like coincides with modern Link, right? But the question still remains: where does the wolf come from? How is that important to the story of Majora or Ocarina or Twilight? Like, what is it about, the wolf Link?
Honestly, I A, have never thought about this, and B, ow! Oh, no damage, that's a miracle. Yeah, why?
Because you could make it, if you could find something in Ocarina of Time, you could make an argument that the hero shade reflects that as a wolf, and because of that bloodline connection, that's why Link becomes a wolf in the Twilight Zone. Modern day.
I mean,
you could go the other way on.
The only analogy I could think of is like he becomes like a wolf because of like certain characteristics that you could link to like a wolf, and a bit like leader of the pack.
But he's not the leader of a pack. He's a rogue agent.
Or he's the lone wolf. Ooh,
It's good. I want something better. Wolves in Zelda. In Google.
well, you just have a wolf. Oh, I messed that up.
Oh, yeah? Is it because they're like a wolf host?
Link was defeated by a wolf host. That's why he's a wolf.
I mean, imagine, like, if he died in the Lost Wood to a wolf host, you know?
Then he's not very good,
Yeah, after.
because wolf hosts are pretty easy to defeat. Oh, well, if you hit me once, I am dead. No. It's just out of range.
Oh, whoa. Man, you live dangerously.
I love to live dangerously. I'm a dangerous man in a
Link's
dangerous
mum.
world.
So, contemplate thoughts, I said in my comments. Link's mum could be a Gerudo, because in age, Ganondorf could be 100 years older and kept alive by malice. In age, Ganondorf. What?
I think the Age of Calamity or...
Oh, in age Calamity.
I
Yeah.
think, maybe
Link's mum could be Gerudo, I guess. Yeah, there's no reason why not.
I should actually... can somebody in chat, like anybody who feels up to it, otherwise nah.
You just got, you're back up.
Back up.
Over there. Ledge.
Okay, Papa. Don't beat me.
And watch out for the steam,
Come on.
alright?
Okay.
They've got a Steam Deck.
The Steam Deck. No,
Yeah, why does Link have some?
Yeah, can somebody figure out in which game they had concept art for Link's parents, but like didn't use it? I think it was either Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time. I think Wind Waker actually. The sounds, this ow. Wow, okay, that's an insta kill. That's an insta kill as well. Wow.
Alright.
Fantastic.
Alright.
That's what I mean with like the quadruple heart damage situation.
Yeah, single media.
A lot of things will just single hit kill.
That's alright.
But yeah, I can't wait. Let me Google it because now I can look it up. Let me see. Don't worry, chat. I will do your job. With
Oh, hang on, I need to scan my Ganondorf. I
was about to say we're not in hardcore mode yet.
Bump. Ba-da-dump.
Yeah, here.
It was Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. I just found it. In Breath of the Wild, Link's father was a knight who serves Hyrule's royal family. Like here, wait, I'll show you this.
Oh, wild. Wow.
And he also had a smaller little sister. Yeah, it's crazy that they cut that.
Yeah, and it is very interesting that we've not seen like another Arrol-like character.
Hey, whose video is this? Tame Thomas Game Dogs. Who's this man? It doesn't matter. But no, they've never done that. He only has a grandmother. He only has a good old granny.
I gotta go. Oh!
I was about to say, I was
Oh no! Oh no! That went so wrong. Yeah.
Bumps into the wall. Concussion. Boom.
We're okay. We're not gonna die at this exact same
Toby,
point.
go gamer mode. You can do this. Because we have only 2 left. Then they're down here in the pool.
Wait, where are they?
I think one is down here. Need to look with the hidden. Oh, I would kill those. Oh, up. Yeah, well.
Alright.
Alright, and I'm
Straight
back at it
in.
again, boys.
Linka mod isn't canon, but the lore of the mod is that she is her little sister from concept art. Oh, is Linkle, Link's younger sister?
Linkle is not even a canon character as far as I know.
Apparently from concept art.
The concept art is sadly not.
The cuffs Lynx wears in Breath of the Wild resemble the cuffs Ganondorf wore in Ocarina of Time. Interesting.
I really hope that one day they will add. Oh wait, I need to go into hardcore super.
Oh yeah. There's also a German comic of Ocarina of Time which has Link's mother and father, and it's how Link's mum fled to Kokiri Forest.
Well, I think this is theoretically, yeah. Well, this is 100%. This is in Ocarina of Time even. This is the great. Oh yeah, well.
All right.
Fantastic. I stand still for one hot second to explain something. In Ocarina of Time, the Great Deku Tree tells you that Link's mother came to the forest during the Hyrulean Civil War. So yeah.
But Link's father is Ganondorf. What a twist.
That's an absurd Zelda theory. Did you know that?
No, it's not.
No?
No. It's a regular one. Alright. Where are we?
It's just a regular one.
Yeah, I still want to know about the wolf thing. I think that's actually the kind of thing you could probably answer with some really cool, like, oh, it's the boss of the something temple, except there are no bosses that look like anything like it.
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to go with a wolf. I think it's fitting, but I don't know, like, because a wolf is not necessarily like courage related, right? You would imagine it's an animal like related to courage.
Yeah, I mean,
so like the heart of a lion, you would think.
Or even if you wanted a dragon or an owl would be in line with the info of Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, we're gonna do this again. Don't attack me, Ian. What's on the wall there? Oh, it's on the ground, huh? Ho, Toby. You're doing crazy stuff. Look out for the meteor. I mean, this one.
Oh, yeah. I just gotta keep moving. Where's this last one? Oh, it's there.
Did you, oh, you got it? You got it.
Where is it?
I think you just, oh my. Let me see, where's it on the mini-map? No, you need to go back up, I think.
Alright, okay.
As soon as you see like a big shadow on you, like, run for your life. Or it'll be the end of you. Woo-hoo.
Oh.
What is it? Yeah, what is this little cubby hole? What's this little
Nowhere
cubby
we
hole?
care about. Where is this thing? Come on, move.
Yeah, you need to stand on that. See? Right, where is this little man? Oh, there's a big man in the way. Oh.
Just don't want to get hit by a meteor right now.
Well, as soon as you see a big shadow, you just need to like jump down. That's what I do.
No, you know what? I have a feeling.
Side along the wall. Okay.
You can't. Okay, alright.
Oh wait, no, you can. Go.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know, but you could for a second. Oh, it's because as soon as you get close, it's.
Oh wait, we're shaking.
Yeah,
The earth is shaking. Where do I go? Where do I go? What do I do?
Run in circles.
So what do I do? I very clearly need to get over there, right?
I can't remember actually. Chat, help! We're dying over here. Literally, figuratively. Literally. Never mind, literally.
Okay.
Wait, will we keep the ones you collected, right? We just need one more, right? I love how Midnight just looks at you like, what disappointment.
Ganon turns into a pig, Zelda turns into an owl, Link turns into a wolf. Yeah, but like this is the only instance we've had of Wolf Link in any form. Like it's not, you know.
Yep. Whenever do we see Wolf Link? Never. He doesn't own a wolf. He never pets a wolf. He kills a wolf.
He murders a wolf.
He murders.
He murders a wolf.
He murders in
Murders it to death. Yo!
Oh yeah, whoops. I need to go into Wombo Jumbo.
So you can die instantly, yeah.
I can die instantly. Alright, we're in Jumbo mode now. My favorite mode. I love this game in Jumbo mode.
The Ancient Heroes aspect. Ooh, that's kind of wolfy.
Oh, whoops. Oh.
What do you think? Ancient Heroes aspect, is that wolf enough?
I don't know. I don't even know where Nintendo comes up with the whole Ganon is a pig thing. I think that just kind of started. I don't think about pigs when I think about power.
Boar.
At all. I think about, like, nukes, like strongmen.
I'm sorry he doesn't turn into a nuke.
I wish he would turn into one. Then, oh my god, the ultimate Fallout crossover.
Yeah, how do you make this, how do you get around all this?
How do you get around all these? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know how to deal with this. I can't remember. Is that something to do with this little cubby hole down here? Must be, right?
Oh wait, can you dig underneath?
Oh, hello. I first have a visitor. That is clipping through the wall. My favorite. Oh, too bad. Come here, boy. Thinking of the town. I can dig.
Wolf is sacred beast. It's just never explained before.
Hello, can I dig?
Idea of Ganon is a bit of a bore. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha!
No, I just can't get in here. Where? We're doing this last one.
Link's father is the king of Hyrule.
What if Link just doesn't have a father?
Oh, he was conceived because the midi-chlorian count was really high.
Whoa. Or maybe he's like Jesus, and his dad is like God.
Don't be ridiculous, it's clearly the midi-chlorian thing.
Midichlorian.
Midi-chlorian.
You mean Kleenex? Midi-Kleenex?
Midi-cleaning.
I find
What?
Star Wars such a silly thing. I find Star Wars such a silly franchise. I've actually never watched like the OG Star Wars movies.
Oh really? They're actually alright, they're really good.
I've
Seriously,
heard
seriously,
that there's
seriously,
like a
they're alright.
specific order and like half of them are not that good and
Yeah.
it's like weird, you know?
You could, I think, quite happily watch the original trilogy and just have a good time. Like, honestly, like, and just leave
What
it
do
at
you
that.
think of the new ones? Because I've heard a lot of people say that.
So I was, I think so there's 9 of them, right, total. There's the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, and then the modern trilogy.
Yeah, I'm talking about the modern trilogy. What do
Yeah,
you
the
think
modern trilogy, I think the first one is really good. And that's controversial because some people say it sucks or it's too much of a rip-off of the original trilogy. But I think the first one's really, really good.
That's
and
what
then
I've heard, yeah.
and then the second and third one, most people agree are kind of trash. And yeah, they are. They're not good. They're really not good. Yeah, I don't get what you're supposed to do here.
Yeah, I have no idea either. I can't remember what I'm supposed to do. Normally you just get past this as human with like iron boots, but
You know what? We're being dumb. I think just go right. No, come off of here and just go right. I don't even think you need to go up there. Just go.
Oh
right.
yeah, that could very well. Oh, just let go.
Yeah, I think you just
hello.
walk over there. To be honest.
Oh yeah, we're just dum-dums.
Oh wow.
We are the smartest human beings alive, and no one will ever challenge us.
But yeah, I think the first of the modern trilogy is actually right. And people
What
say,
did
oh,
you-
it's just a copy of the original trilogy. But kind of like with the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom thing, I'm just like, did you not like the original? Like, I just think.
Yeah, but why
it
would
was
you have
really
to?
good.
Why would you have to like make it again and then call it something else?
Because it's not just that; it's that plus some stuff. But yeah, okay. Ultimately, it's pretty similar to the thing you like before.
One thing
but-
I had seen about. What do you think of Luke's? Because this is one thing I have like seen a lot about.
Oh,
What
yeah.
do you think about Luke's character arc in that? Like, as the
I think
old man.
generally not good. I think and that's generally the.
Is it good?
feeling.
I personally, from like the whole character arc, like because I've heard like how it completely is from beginning to end, like the adult one. I think the moment where in the second movie actually, because that's like Rise of Skywalker or whatever.
Dude, you haven't seen these. You cannot make an educated opinion about Luke's character arc. You haven't watched the movie.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm literally just not even going to listen to you talk about this right now.
You know, we had a discussion yesterday where you also had a lot of opinions about things and you know nothing about
I think
it.
it's a little different. I think it's a little different, right? Okay. This is very clearly one-to-one. Like, how are you possibly having an opinion about a movie character's arc when you haven't watched any of the movies? You've just heard other people talk about them. Or watch clips on TikTok.
Okay.
Come on.
Jesus.
That's not even remotely up for debate.
Never mind.
Yeah,
your opinion is just gospel.
Yeah, it is. That's right.
I won't question it.
Mm-hmm.
I won't question any of it. What's your favorite Lord of the Rings then?
Yeah.
1, 2, or 3?
Return of the King, no? Number 3? Like. Oh, I know why I'm asking you, like, is the right answer.
Is this correct?
Remember rightly, number 3 is really good. It really slaps. Although, like, the Battle of Helm's Deep is pretty cool, right?
I like 2 a lot for, like,
the
Two Towers stuff.
Yeah.
I liked Saruman. I thought Saruman was cool.
Epic randomness. The first Star Wars movie I ever watched was Phantom Menace. The second was The Last Jedi. I like The Last Jedi just fine. Totally fair. I think these Star Wars films are good films. Should we try the verge to view them as a trilogy or continuation? They just don't really work. New trilogy is held back by the fact they made it as they went, and yeah, I think that was a big problem with it. So you know, with the modern trilogy, the first film was directed by J.J. Abrams, the second film directed by someone else, and J.J. Abrams didn't go, by the way, this was my intention. The second person went, cool, great, I think it's this. And then I think J.J. Abrams maybe came back for the third one, and it just wasn't like coherent as a result of the middle chapter not.
They kind of like what I heard from this is they kind of just went along the way and just kind of winged it in a bit.
Yeah.
And that the first and the third movie are just, in some cases, like even shot for shot, like the old movies in many ways.
Yeah.
And then the second movie was trying to do something new, and that, like at least in some ways.
That's true. Some people, they're wrong. Some people defend the second movie. They're like, that movie is awesome, and that's the freedom of speech, right? But like I just think they're wrong.
I can't have them hanged, so I'll accept it.
But like they are wrong, and the human race would be better if those people just shut up. No. No, if you enjoy it, that's great. Like, do your thing. Happy for you. That's awesome. And to be honest, I'm not a Star Wars fan. I don't care. I really don't care.
What is your like most controversial like movie opinion? Like a movie where everybody's like, this is fantastic, and you're like, no. If this is good, then.
Okay, I'm not willing to die on the hill of it, but I think Fight Club was like really. Kind of just fine. Like I think it was like fine. I don't.
You weren't that impressed by Fight Club, basically.
I am willing to accept, if I remember rightly as to how I watched the movie, that perhaps I watched it in not optimal, like it was just on a computer screen kind of thing while I was doing other bits. Maybe I did not watch it in the optimal kind of way.
Oh, no.
I already knew the twist, so it's like there's a lot of ways I could have ruined that movie for myself.
And you did.
So,
you just explained to me how you did.
Yeah.
By not focusing on the movie.
What's yours? What's your most controversial movie opinion?
What's like... I have to think about that one for 1 second. What's like a movie that I watch and it's like, I hate this, but it's like great.
Yeah, thanks, Epic. It's good.
Yeah, I have one.
Alright, okay.
Like that I kind of truly believe in. Pulp Fiction. Mm-hmm. It's a cool movie. Mm-hmm. But it feels like the story is about nothing. Like
that's not a hot take at all. That's like
really? Everybody feels like that?
I think that is exactly correct. I think everyone is on that same page. It's not supposed to be because the story's about anything. It's just not really about that, I think.
I don't know, the whole movie just kind of felt pointless. It was cool dialogue, but...
I've got one though. Same director, same Tarantino, right?
Yeah.
You watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, all right. Now I want to be clear. Tremendous acting, tremendous shots, beautiful, right? I watched that movie and just kind of came out of it and went, I mean, it was pretty, but I don't know what that was about. Like, it just didn't make any sense to me. And it turns out it's because it's about a point in American film history in particular that I knew nothing about, and I didn't know there was required reading before you go into the movie. You need to know about that time in Hollywood and what was going on.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
I have no idea about this either.
You need to know about a particular set of murders that were happening at the time and a particular celebrity that was killed at the time. And if you don't know any of that stuff, the movie is just like stuff happening. And it just, and then the moment it was explained to me, I was like, oh yeah, I see how that would have been great to know going into the film. But so I just watched a really gorgeous movie and got very little out of it, unfortunately.
Oh, that's sad.
But it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. You know, but like I wouldn't like recommend it to anyone if they didn't know about this.
Now that somebody says like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood felt like a fever dream.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it's actually a movie I like a lot. And a lot like I know a lot of people just do not like it because they just like I'm not gonna be like because they don't get it, you know, because that's a lame answer in my opinion.
Because they didn't go to film school, they don't get it.
But it is a bit like that. Have you watched Fear and Loathing?
No, I've never even heard of it, I don't think.
What? You've never heard of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
No. So what's that
Whoa. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is like the weirdest movie you'll ever watch. Because the movie is one gigantic drug binge.
Okay.
So it is literally a fever dream.
I'm writing down in my list.
It is a very weird movie, but if you watch, like, there's some, like, I guess I call it highbrow moments in the movie, but it is, like, a fascinating movie, and, like, it's basically about Hunter S. Thompson, who, yeah, I'll give you the whole shtick, because it's kind of, like, if you know, like, his background a bit, that helps a bit with the movie as well. Yeah, the movie is about Hunter S. Thompson, his most famous novel. And it is played, the main character, Hunter S. Thompson himself, like, by Johnny Depp, because that was like his best friend.
Okay.
And they knew each other incredibly well. Like, Johnny Depp also, oh, cannoli, I need to do this. Johnny Depp also has like a whole story of how they met in like a tavern where Johnny Depp was sitting at a table. This explains Hunter S. Thompson like pretty well as well, which is Johnny Depp was sitting in the tavern that Hunter S. Thompson always went to. This is like in America somewhere.
Yeah.
And he was sitting at a table, and all of a sudden he sees people scattering around like crazy. He's like, what's happening? And all of a sudden there, Hunter S. Thompson enters this tavern with in one hand a cattle prod, like a taser cattle prod. In the other hand, a normal taser, screaming, "Get away from me, you bastards!" And like anybody that came close to him just zapped him with the taser. And then they like, because he was gonna meet Johnny Depp, and they just hung out at the bar and they started drinking like they just drinking heavily. And they went back to Hunter S. Thompson's estate. He was like a hardcore libertarian, you know, I'll do whatever I want. He was kind of crazy, Hunter S. Thompson. They went back to his estate, and there they were standing in his living room, and Johnny Depp said, "Oh, that's a nice shotgun." He had like a silver-plated shotgun in his living room. And Hunter was like, yeah, so, do you want to shoot it? Mind you, this was 3 a.m.
It's a bad idea.
So, they went into his kitchen, and Hunter was fiddling around with a can, and Johnny Depp had a cigarette in his mouth, and he asked him, what are you fiddling with? "Oh, nitroglycerin, which is TNT. So he said, so the cigarette went in the sink immediately. So they took like a can filled with nitroglycerin. They put it in his backyard. And at the 20-meter distance, they shot at it with a shotgun, and it created a 50-foot fireball.
Oh my gosh.
And Hunter S. Thompson was basically, he's the inventor of what's known as gonzo journalism, which is very subjective journalism. Back in the day, everything was like, all right, we went to this event, this is what happened. It was all very objective. But Hunter S. Thompson came up with the idea of telling it from his own perspective. So like, for example, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, he was supposed to cover some sort of race or something that was happening, like a race in the desert they were doing. Okay. But it ends up being a story about how he goes on a crazy drug binge with his lawyer in Las Vegas and tries all kinds of different drugs while writing about the state of the dying American dream. It is a crazy movie.
I will take that context, I will bottle it, and maybe I'll watch it at some point. It is now on my 100 long to watch list.
Oh, that will take a while then. That will take a while.
I made good progress on that at the beginning of the year. I watched 20 movies at the beginning of the year, but in the time I watched 20 movies got added. So it was thereabouts.
Yeah, it's a crazy movie, but I quite like it a lot.
Have you watched more recent film, 2016, I think, Michael Keaton, Birdman? Have you watched Birdman?
No, but I've heard like amazing shit.
I love that movie. I think it's really, really good. Steve Jobs, I think is the film. With Michael Fassbender. Michael Fassbender. Yeah. What did you think of that one? Did you see that?
No.
Really good movie. Really good movie. Once again.
Like, I also have like a really long need to watch movie list.
Wolf of Wall Street. I assume you've seen.
I love that movie.
Wall Street. I could watch that film, and you know what's weird about that is that movie.
It's about a bad man.
Is about a very bad man.
But you love him.
Who's a real character, and you're like so watching that guy like just keep on doing awful stuff. And it's really bad, you know.
Scam millions.
And I'm pretty sure like the only point in the movie that you go, whoa, too far, is when he slaps Margot Robbie and then goes and takes the kid and puts the kid in the car while he's high on cocaine. And that's like the only point in the movie where you're like, maybe this is going too far. Pretty much the rest of the movie, you're watching this guy doing outrageous stuff and you're like, yeah, let's just see where this party goes. And like it's not till the very end of the movie, you're like,
it's such a weird movie
maybe not. It's crazy, but it's a really interesting film.
I think I need to go back to Ordo.
But it does become really depressing, I think, when you watch you watch interviews with Jordan Belfort, the real guy, with like hanging out with Logan Paul, and then you're like, oh yeah, this guy is like Logan Paul's role model. This is how you get characters like that. It's because of people like him, you know. It's
the crazy thing is as well.
Hey, give me that. Give me that.
I think you need to go back to Ordon.
Yeah, I think I do as well.
Iron Boots.
Yeah, I think so too.
A couple of while ago, a couple of years ago, I think, like in 2021, this was because that was like during the boom. They Jordan Belfort was also like completely involved in like crypto scams.
Of course he was.
Like
of course he was.
So not surprised at all by that one.
Yeah, that makes complete sense in every way, shape, and form.
You know what's also like kind of a sad thing? Now that we're talking movies. Like one of my favorite movies of all time, like top 3, is a movie that I can never recommend to people because it is kind of lost to time, and the version that I like, because there are like 3 different endings. It's a bit of a mess in terms of how you can find it. But it is like one of the favorite movies ever. It's Room 1408. It's
that's on my to watch list.
It's from Stephen King, but it's very hard to find the correct version because like there's one good ending that like is like full circle because it's kind of like the 7 layers of hell is kind of the theme of it all, like Dante's Inferno.
All right.
But like 2 of the endings are just like bad, and one of them, the theatrical version, if I remember correctly, has like the good ending. Like a really
when I
good
come
ending.
to watch that movie, I'll send you a message.
Yeah, just hit me up. I'll probably
which version do you think I should watch?
I'll be able to find a version.
There was a movie when I was doing film school, and by the way, sorry to anyone who's not into the movie chat. I assume we all love movies. Everyone likes a film. There's a movie. There's a movie called Eraserhead. Are you familiar with it? Eraserhead, yeah. And it was a movie that I was recommended to watch by a film teacher, and I emailed him that night being like, this movie is so bad, it makes me never want to watch another movie. And which was very hyperbolic. And then we had a chat about it the next day, and then I was like, actually, that film's kind of brilliant because it made me feel that way. It made me feel so.
I was about to say the Rotten Tomato score is really high.
Yeah.
So you assume it has something to it.
Oh,
you know?
It is a deeply uncomfortable watch. It's a. If I even remember rightly, because it's hard to describe. It is about a man who like comes home from work to find that he has a baby, and he has to take care of this baby, and the baby is like grotesque. And the whole film is just like crazy uncomfortable. People are asking, have we watched Adventure Time?
Yes.
I haven't watched much of it.
All of it.
Oh, you watched all of it.
I've watched all of Adventure Time, and even though it's just like you think, oh, it's just a kid anime, it has some really amazing moments. It's some really surreal, crazy stuff as well.
Yeah, that's
Like super unconventional approaches to like storytelling, which I liked a lot, and like the visuals and everything.
Oh, you remember me talking about that 3?
Yeah, Room 49 is like amazing. Another movie that I really like when it comes to like animated movies, because I really like animated movies as well, because animation is just it's not a genre, it's just an art form.
Yeah.
Is Rango.
I've not seen it. I've seen clips on TikTok, so I know everything.
Rango.
So I know everything about it.
It is like, in my opinion, it is like one of the best hero's journey stories I've ever seen.
Okay.
It is, and it has also like crazy surreal moments and like a lot of cool references to westerns, and it has really cool animation because all the animals in it like look weird or off. Like one has an ear lost, and instead of being cutesy and perfect and marketable, you know, like it's. And also another thing they did for that movie, which I thought was really cool. Instead of just having everybody in the booth do their voice lines, they need to go over that bridge and then up there, I think. Instead of everybody just doing their voice lines, they actually like rented out a little studio, and they got some props, and they had everybody just like method act everything.
Love that.
The entire movie is method acted, and they got all the audio from that, and that's how they made the movie. So you see, you'll see behind the scenes stuff with Johnny Depp, who's like wearing like a shoddy wig and like with like a cloak made out of like sheets around him. You know?
Yeah, I love
like
that.
It's super weird, but it's really cool.
Epic Randomness is a third of favorite movie. Very good. Citizen Kane. I was made to watch that for film school as well. It was fine. I'm sure when Citizen Kane came out, it was. Really important, like a really hallmark. If I remember rightly, Citizen Kane is the first movie which had ceilings as part of the set. I think that's the weird bit of trivia I think I know about that movie. But I don't know how right that is.
Ceilings?
Yeah, like the first set to have
when did
ceilings.
Citizen Kane come out?
I'm not sure, but that sounds to be... In my head, that's what I learned, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. Like, that's just what I remember being told.
Let me look up. 1941. Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, it's the first set to have a ceiling, which is kind of odd.
Wasn't that the movie where? Or is that another movie where like he?
There's a sleigh, Rosebud. That's basically all there is to it.
What? Come again?
Rosebud.
Oh, I thought it was the movie where he's like, I can't remember, like, there was another old movie, but I don't think it's Citizen Kane. It's like a guy who, like, walks out the door, it's like, oh yeah, we do separate the colors from the whites, and it was, like, a race-related thing or something. There was also, like, a very good movie from, like, the 40s, but I can't remember which
I don't think that's Citizen Kane. No, I don't think that's Citizen Kane. I don't know that one. Jaws. I saw Jaws for the first time this year, and again, it felt like one of those things that I'm sure Jaws was excellent in the year it came out.
Yeah.
Watching it for the first time in 2024, knowing that we're gonna need a bigger boat, I'm like, okay.
I like the one scene though where he's like the cigarette in his mouth and he's talking to the guy and he's like throwing the chum in and all of a sudden Jaws comes like, I like that shot a lot. That's like a good shot.
It's a good shot. It's a very iconic shot. It's a truly famous shot. What is your guilty pleasure movie? What's your movie that you're like, I get it, no one else is into it, but I'm into it. This is my thing.
What is my guilty
And
pleasure?
I told you mine the other day, it was Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, but I want to know what yours is. I have one other, but I want to know yours.
I'm so bad with stuff like this on the spot, like coming up with what it should be. Because a lot of the stuff that I like is not like disliked or something. What is like a movie that people don't like that I do like? People are like, why do you like this? I don't actually have a movie like that.
Nah?
Like there are no movies that I like that are like super hated or something. Or like a commercial absolute failure or something.
Oh, so
like
you're
that.
a sheep that follows the...
I'm an absolute sheep.
Alright, got it.
Yeah. I mean, if I'd have to say, nah, that movie...
Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny featuring Steve from Minecraft. For some reason, people hate Cars 2, but I think it's hilarious as epic randomness.
I don't think... I actually watched Planes.
Oh, yeah?
Which is terrible.
I've seen none of them. I've seen
Cars
one of
1
them.
is good.
I get it. Lightning McQueen.
I think Disney's magnum opus is Ratatouille.
Ratatouille's fantastic.
That's
Oh my
their
gosh.
magnum, but that's also their magnum opus.
I don't know that it's their magnum opus. I
I'd
don't
say
know
that
that I
it
could
is.
say that it's better than Incredibles or The First Monsters Inc. or any of those. But like, I do think it's fantastic.
You know what another like really good movie is that I think is kind of a bit underrated, but you're like a Jack Black fan, so you probably you quite like it. Is the King Kong movie that he was in like 2014.
I've never watched it.
That movie is pretty good, and one scene when they fall into a hole and they have to fight giant bugs is literally insane nightmare fuel.
Alright, cool.
Because somebody's head get like fucking eaten by
You've
like
watched
a gigantic worm.
you've watched 1994's The Mummy.
Yeah, oh, I love The Mummy!
Who doesn't love The Mummy?
The Mummy is great! I feel so bad for Brendan Fraser,
this scene is deeply uncomfortable. Why do you feel bad for Brendan Fraser?
because he got a lot of cause he was the main character from like The Mummy, right?
Yeah.
All right, got the right actor.
Look at the right actor. Yeah.
He got
He was loved right from that, no?
he was certainly loved from that.
And I know he's had a lot of weight issues over the years. He's had a lot of.
Brendan Fraser has gone through the most insane stuff you'll never believe.
I watched The Whale. I thought The Whale was
I
excellent.
still want to watch The Whale because
It's
I heard
really
it's
something.
crazy good, and everybody was so happy for him because the thing is, what happened during The Mummy, during the filming of it, he did all his own stunts, and he got like insane injuries like for life from doing that.
I don't know how to. Oh, I see.
You're not supposed to win.
Oh, okay.
You'll get like he got like insane injuries from that.
Oh, I
And,
see.
That's where the spiral began, and he was also
Oh,
like
bless him.
sexually abused in
Oh,
the industry.
no. Oh,
And he got like all
no.
kinds of diseases. That's why he became so fat, and he lost all his money, like some divorce or something. And I think he was also like badly treated in that. Like Brendan Fraser has like a crazy sad story.
Oh, bless him. But
So people were like super happy for him that The Whale became such a big thing, and he got like a
I saw
an
his
Oscar
speech.
for it, and he was his life had been so terrible up in the like he had such a hard time.
Yeah.
he was it was the saddest thing ever. So like to see him finally win, finally get something good. Crazy big.
He truly did excellent in that movie. I watched it on a plane and I was crying like the whole time. I thought it was really something. Him and Sadie Sink, they did an amazing job.
You know what another movie is that I really want to watch? Like that's like because I like very deep dramas because I like human emotion a lot, like very intense human emotion. And one movie I really want to watch, Beau is Afraid.
Oh, do you know what? I also, on the reverse plane flight, watched then, like, the beginning of it, and it was really good, and I don't know why I didn't finish it. I think I was just shattered, but, like, it was good. Watch it.
Yeah, those are, like, two, like, heavy dramas that I really want to watch, which is, like, Beau is Afraid and... The Whale.
Yeah.
Those are, like, two dramas that are, like, 100% on my list.
First Joker movie we were talking about, very good.
First Joker movie is amazing.
Not
I recently
sure about
watched
the next one.
Godfather for the first time.
Oh, great. Yeah, good.
Great movie, great movie.
Good, truly wonderful. There's a movie that I like that other people don't like. I mean, maybe we'll even watch it. It's a guilty pleasure movie. Where am I going?
You need to get that.
And that is the movie MacGruber. Have you ever watched MacGruber?
MacGruber. I've heard this term, but never.
MacGruber, he made a movie MacGruber. So it's a action comedy that it starts as like, this is an action movie. And it's like, there's this guy called Dieter von Kampf. And
How do you spell this?
MC Gruber? MacGruber?
MacGruber.
MacGruber. And it's like a parody of American action films. And so there's Dieter von Kampf is his name, and he's going to take over the world. And he also killed MacGruber's wife on their wedding day. And now he's stolen a nuclear warhead. And so even though MacGruber's been out of action for years, they got to call him back in. And as the film goes on, you watch this guy that you're like, it tries to take it seriously for about 2 minutes. and then it slowly just devolves, and you realize that this guy is an absolute idiot, and like it's like really dumb lowbrow humor. It's about as lowbrow as it can get without just being poop and piss jokes. But
by the way, you asked me
really
about
funny.
this like movies that I like that aren't like that much. One of those is like Idiocracy. Which I told you about recently. I quite like that movie, even though like it gets like maybe a 5 or something from most like Rotten Tomatoes audience scores, like a 5. I like that one a lot, and I can remember like I don't know what the movie is called. I've been trying to like remember this for 100 years, but it was like a movie that I watched as a kid, where like some child goes to like their grandparents, and then he finds like some sort of microscope thing, and that turns him into a very small, like into an insect size. And then he ends up like going through like a whole journey and everything, and I can't remember what the movie is called.
Not Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
No.
That's what you said. I just come over me. I don't know.
No, I don't think it was that one.
Classic.
Now I want to Google Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. No, that's not it. Oh yeah, that movie. I remember Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. No, it's not that movie. But I don't know what it's called again. I think it is not a Dutch movie necessarily. But if I remember correctly, it was even all of it was like live action, so like all the bugs.
Oh,
like,
that Arthur and the Invisibles movie?
Whoa.
Hang on. Al coming in clutch here with the answer. I hope so.
No, not Arthur and the Invisibles. I don't know, because it was live action. I know which movie. Or it is.
Or is it?
Or is it? Or
Wait,
is
did
it?
I
Or
just
is
go
it?
the wrong way?
Was the villain in that movie a spider? Because I can remember like the big bad was like a spider, but I think it was live action. I can vaguely remember that it was live action. Like it was all kinds of people in costume and suit.
Have you watched Aeroplane?
Aeroplane? No,
Yeah.
I've never watched Aeroplane.
Oh, we should watch Aeroplane. Have you watched Top Gun?
Yeah, I watched.
Wait,
Top
no,
Gun.
sorry, no, not Top Gun. Oh my goodness, what's it called?
Top Gun Maverick.
It's the other one that's made by the guys who made Aeroplane. It's, what am I thinking of?
Top Gun is such a gay movie. So
Top
it's crazy.
Secret. I'm thinking of Top Secret. Yeah, that's
No.
right. Okay, these are like my kind of movie where it's like
Not
really...
a spider, but he's lanky and creepy. Arthur is partially live action. It could be Arthur and the Invisible.
You know what? We have time to sneak in a movie tonight. I think we should wrap up stream and go watch a movie. I want to show you something dumb. I want to show you some really dumb stuff.
It could be Arthur and the Invisibles, by the way. If that's like, if I have to say like, a movie I like, then it's Arthur and the Invisibles, which is like a terrible tomato score, like absolutely horrendous. But I can remember loving it as a kid, because I was just fascinated by it.
This is a cool shot.
It is. I love that, like your Wii U,
My
like,
Wii U
cassette
gamepad is like
noises.
screaming.
Like scratching like it's a DJ, but there's another thing I was thinking about. Another thing that I like. I don't know what the consensus is on those movies. Can you remember? Yeah, from way back in the day. What's the consensus on the son of a gun? What's the consensus? Because then I can say.
Aw, thank you for the hearts, everyone. You're lovely.
Yeah, consensus is terribleness. The first Spy Kids movie. You know when they turn everybody into those like freaky purple men?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love.
Do you know,
I love
it
that.
is the year of our Lord 2024, and I'm still waiting on that microwave. I'm still like, where are we at? Where's technology out with that? What's Apple up to? You know what I mean? Like, you need to get on that. you want the stock price to go up? You got to deal with that. I tell you what, let's get to the end of this battle on the bridge, and then maybe we'll call it.
Yeah.
I think we can go watch something really goofy tonight. Not the Goofy movie, but it's something goofy, and I got something in mind.
I actually never watched the Goofy movie until I did it with you guys.
Oh yeah. We watched it in the cinema.
I like the Goofy movie.
It's good.
Nice.
It's good. Spy Kids 2, anyone? Yeah, Spy Kids 2, awesome. There's also like I think Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
I was about
didn't
to say
watch.
this.
Phoebe knows all about it.
Yes.
Phoebe knows it.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl, the worst movie ever made, but it's great.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a terrible movie, but it's kind of.
What's the final movie conversation? What is the best movie you watched for the first time this year?
I've had a real like TV show year because I watched like everything of Game of Thrones and I finished like BoJack Horseman. So I had a real series year instead of movie.
Wait, you finished BoJack Horseman?
No, I'm like
You're
I said,
nearly there.
yeah, like 5 episodes. Like almost there, and I've watched like all of Game of Thrones. I had never watched Game of Thrones.
That was
really
wild.
late to the party. It was fantastic to watch it though, because nobody spoiled it for me. Everybody
Whoa! How did you get through that without it getting spoiled?
Everybody just said the last 2 seasons are terrible, and they said I'm jealous of you, and that's the only thing people said about it. And they asked me where are you, and then told me, and then we discussed where I was and what I thought of it, and that's kind of it. But there were no spoilers online of it, you know? Like it was all so long ago. Like I heard nobody mention it ever.
That is really good.
I even had no idea. Like I had heard of like the Red Wedding, but I had no idea what that meant.
Oh wow, that's so good that you got that.
I had no idea what that meant, so I was like shocked when all of a sudden, like I saw him like with like the battle dress on, like hinting towards the, like I'm gonna kill everybody here.
All right.
Like that was crazy to me. Yeah. That was crazy good. So I had like a fantastic time. If I'd have to say like the, well that doesn't fall.
Oh no, I am about to die.
Give me this, boy. Well then I would say like The Godfather.
Yeah, that's totally fair. I mean, that's a respectable
It's a really
pick.
good movie, and I've never seen it.
For me, it was, I think I watched...
Oh, Beetlejuice. I'm really curious how the new Beetlejuice is as well.
I watched Whiplash for the first time this year, and that was pretty great.
Oh, a friend of mine has told me that Whiplash is,
Really
like,
good.
fantastic.
Yeah, it really is. I also watched... Oh, obviously, was Spider-Verse 2 this year? No, that was last year. I watched... I watched, what's it called, Poor Things in the cinema, and I thought that was really wonderful. Weird, but wonderful.
I can't remember.
It's Emma Stone, and she's like the brain of a baby inside a woman's body as it learns to navigate the world. And it's like, it's kind of messed up, and it's kind of twisted, but it is also brilliant. Like it's a lot of different things, and you kind of have to. It's one of those films that you come away from after, and then you have to have a chat with someone and go, okay, well, what do you think that was? What do you think we just watched? Like, kind of thing. Let me have a look, because I've got my film list. You know, a movie I think you'd like, actually, is did you watch Uncut Gems on Netflix?
No.
With Adam Sandler?
Isn't that like the gem hunting movie? I think I've seen it with like a gold teeth or something, right? You're all gonna die now.
It's a movie in which he plays like in New York, like he's just basically got gambling addiction, and he owes everyone money, and you just follow this guy as he tries to pay back an incredible debt over the course of about a day in New York. That's it, as he balances through all that he owes. But it's really great.
No, never heard of that.
It's on Netflix. It's really wonderful.
Who got him?
Oh,
not
nice
a single heart. Not a single heart.
Deadpool Wolverine was great. Oh, and Inglourious Basterds I hadn't seen before this year, actually, and that was
really.
Yeah, I know. I went a long time.
Inglourious Basterds is such a good movie.
Really good time.
I love it.
Really good time. Yeah.
I love it.
Well, I think this is a pretty. Or are we now? Are you still battling? Oh yeah,
no,
it's still
the last
part
bit.
of the
Last
battle.
bit.
Here we go. This is it. Thank you everyone for joining us on these streams. I don't know how many more we're gonna do. If there is time, there might be time on Monday maybe.
Yeah, we might do one more, and that's probably it.
Yeah. But it has been lovely to hang out with you all and just chat and do a stream.
Yeah,
Actually,
just do
you know
some
what? I feel pretty good right now. I don't even feel that ill.
See, it's all about drinking bone broth and just out.
Yeah, I mean you did that totally wrong.
Oh, instant game over!
Yeah, you did that so wrong. Where's it gonna send you to?
I am very curious.
I hope back on the bridge.
I think it should. Yeah, I was about to say it should. Please, please stream some more. I mean, do more streams. I will do my best. Oh yeah. I need to do that.
You don't run at him. You want to run to the left and then run to the right, so you get to the side.
Yeah,
of him.
that's what I tried to do, but I was...
That's not what you did.
Yeah, I mean...
That's not what you did.
Tell me about it, honey.
I am gonna go... Oh, hang on. Aeroplane, because it's a classic.
Are we gonna watch Aeroplane?
Yeah,
then?
we are. And I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm gonna... Yeah, Aeroplane, where to...
Son of a
It's
gun.
a 1980s comedy, it's really good. and you can watch it. We can watch it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, turn around.
Or on Channel 4.
Channel 4. You can watch movies on Channel 4?
Yeah.
I thought Channel 4 was like new.
Watch the Naked Gun movies too. Yeah, exactly same kind of vibe. Naked Gun is really, really funny.
You know what's like in terms of like TV show kind of.
What are you doing? What are
The
you
steering
doing?
is super slow. Trust me.
I don't trust you.
Never trust me again, I guess. One thing that is kind of like, I rewatched all of it recently, and that's kind of like a guilty pleasure. This is a guilty pleasure of mine.
All right.
And it is terrible. Like, it's not very good, but I like it, and I thought it was funny
All right.
to rewatch it this year. Blue Mountain State.
I've never heard of it.
It is like, you know American Pie?
Yeah.
It is that, but a TV show version.
That sounds awful. Oh, I get why it's a guilty pleasure movie then. Okay.
It's terrible.
Let me tell
It's
you,
terrible. It's
when
not
I
very
was
good.
when I was like 13, 14, I watched all of the American Pie movies. I watched Euro Trip. I watched Road Trip, right? And all of these movies, I thought they were the funniest thing. Why did I think they were funny? Because I was 13, 14, right? Then, I think most recently at like age 23, I was like, Phoebe, I seem to remember American Pie Beta House was the most funny of the American Pie movies.
yeah.
And I said, we should watch, well, let's just see how
so
they've
bad at
aged.
this.
Let's see how it's aged, right? And we got about 20 minutes into that movie before I went, I'm so sorry. Like, this is not.
This is terrible.
This is awful, and we cannot watch this possibly. And I.
Oh, one hit?
Whoa! You've got him on the right spot. You got the. There you go.
That was, like,
I
really
think those
good.
movies are just awful and should be like.
Yeah, no, believe.
I know we shouldn't delete media. I know that's like a bad thing, but if you
This
took a
shot, this
blowtorch,
shot.
there it is. There's the money shot.
This is, I think, the most iconic shot from.
Yeah. If you took a blowtorch to the American Pie movies, I don't think the world would be worse off. I truly think we'd do good from it.
Yeah, no, they're not very good. Yeah, no, I wouldn't die on that hill. Just like I wouldn't die on the hill of Blue Mountain State being grandiose or something.
Sure.
It was actually one of the main characters in that TV show was actually the guy who plays Reacher. What is his name now? He's like a super famous actor now, like doing like very big important roles. I can't remember. Look, it's a girl.
Maybe.
So how
I
does
always
King Bulbo
thought
survive?
that lady, that girl there, had the most annoying face in the world.
Well, I mean, she's supposed to be annoying, isn't it?
I know, but I would never.
She looks like a B word.
I would never. But you've heard the phrase "a punchable face," right? I'm trying to be funny, but like, come on.
All right, theory time. How does King Bulbo survive? Every time?
He's Ganondorf.
Is it?
Yep. He rides a boar. Tell me I'm wrong. The haircut isn't doing any favors. We need this game, but with less ugly children. Yeah. None of these kids grow up hot.
This one,
day they all turn into trolls.
Mallow is balding like crazy.
Yeah, that dude's got the most receding headline.
And he also looks
And
like...
he's like 5.
You know how like in the 90s you had those troll things?
Uh-huh.
That looks like it.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember what they're called. Those troll things. Or like Beanie Babies. Can you remember Beanie Babies?
Why did the Moblin strap the kid to the horn rather than
Flex.
rather than just kill him? Just kill him.
Why doesn't every Zelda game involve horrific killings with a lot of blood? Why have they never made a Zelda game that has actual killing? They've made a Zelda game with blood.
Yeah.
Ganondorf coughs up blood in
He does.
Ocarina of Time.
And with the filter I played, we got actual blood colors. It was great.
Well, in the original version, it was blood color. In later versions, the American version, for example, they had to make it green
Yeah.
because of PG rating. And that was stupid.
He puked. You want to save? You should save.
Yeah.
He killed that sign. All right. Save the game. Let's go. I want to watch a
the
movie.
sign has been officially killed.
It's
All
already
right.
passed. We gotta go.
Lovelies.
Give it.
Yeah, you
Give
saved.
it. Give it.
Lovelies, thank you all so much for coming to another short little stream. We've been streaming for... How long have we streamed? We have streamed for... What does it say?
Hour and a
hour and a
half.
half. Yeah, that's fine. I hope y'all enjoyed this short little stream. I will leave it, just like the previous one, I will leave it up on the channel so you can check it out there, because Toby won't leave it up on his.
No, I'll unlist mine.
So if you want to rewatch this or the previous one, you can just look on the channel at the live section tab and you'll find it there. And any future streams will also just be there. Thank you all so much for coming. Same for the people who are in Toby's chat from Absurd Zelda Theories. If you want crazy Zelda theories, check out Absurd Zelda Theories.
And if you don't want that, check out Dr.Wily.
Yeah, because then you'll get crazy myth busting.
You'll get other stuff. Take care, everyone. Thanks everyone for coming along. You're all wonderful.
Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.